The local craftsman is hoping to make that a reality.
These knives are made out of the same material as a Japanese sword. Our Abby Casoris joins us live from the Phillips Forged studio in Knoxville. Abby, give us the tour, the sights and sound. Uh-oh, don't come back with that.
Well, I have one of the knives right here, and I just wanted to show you some of the intricate detail that they have here on this blade. This is a knife that's been used by chefs around the world, really well-renowned chefs. I'm going to trade out this knife for a pair of glasses because I'm joined with John Phillips this morning with Phillips Forged Primo Studios, and he's going to give me a lesson on how to forge. This thing can get as hot as 2,000 degrees, so everything's all ready to go, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna take this in your left hand.
Okay, left hand.
And then we're gonna take the hammer in your right hand.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put that on the anvil and just give it some taps.
Okay.
Yep.
And this, I mean, you really can shape it into different shapes, which is what you guys do here. Yeah,
so at the temperatures of about 1900 degrees, the steel becomes very plastic in its characteristics, and you're able to manipulate it and shape it into basically however you want.
Well, when we see some of this steel, it's so heavy and thick, it's so crazy that we can get it this hot to be able to move it. Tell me, what's it like for you to be able to create these handcrafted knives for people that they use all over the world?
It's really an amazing joy to be able to create a piece of artwork that is both functional and beautiful and useful.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm probably messing up this knife. Whoever gets this is not going to want to keep it.
This will be a special edition.
Special edition,
I'm going to throw it back in the forge. So when it cools off to this gray color, that means it's ready to go back in the forge.
Got it. And we have some other knives that are cooking over in the kiln, right? So they're starting to proof as well.
Yeah.
It's just part of that process. It takes something like 60 hours total for each knife?
Probably so, yeah. I don't really keep track of the hours because that would be sad. But it's a lot of time.
Yeah, well, people are going to be able to get their hands on a new Primo collection, which is really for households.
Yeah, so our new Primo line will be released this summer, and people can sign up via my newsletter at phillipsforge.com or at primo.us, and yeah, they'll get the word.
Yeah. Well, it's been so fun. Thank you so much for having us out here. And like John said, you can actually buy some of those knives that are used by chefs around the world, and they use some pretty cool technology as well. Harry and Casey?
Yeah, Abby, the way you're hitting that knife, and I don't know what kind of skills you're going to bring back to the station. We've got to make sure to definitely not make you mad this morning. And Abby, he looks familiar. Was he on another show that we might have seen?
Yes, Forged in the Fire, and John, you won, right?
Yep.
A pretty big win, and also a source of pride for people here in Knoxville.
Yeah, no, it was super awesome to win that, and a huge honor.
Yeah.
All right, Abby, a reporter / blacksmith, swordsmith, knifesmith, helping us out this morning. Abby, thank you.
Well, it is 8:37 this morning. Boating season is almost